Bloodborne teach? Last time I found myself having a ridiculously bad time against the Bloodstarved Beast because I wasn't statted out right and I was missing some parries. And sometimes just having a second person with you can mess up the parries. But the extra body on the field, if you need it sometimes. And with arcane builds early on, we're going to be weak until we are very, very strong. This is, you know, like in Dungeons and Dragons with mages. Or like in most RPGs with mages. The mage is going to be weak for a while. But we're going to learn the art of spellblading, basically. And we're going to become awesome. Using the tools that hunters have at their disposal. And the help that we have at our disposal. In this case, Vile Blood Alfred's going to help us out with the Bloodstarved Beast. And I recommend, like, when you're learning bosses, when you're doing your first playthrough, it's okay to summon. You're learning. And so I'm showing you guys that it's okay to summon. And that you can still have a fun boss fight with the help of a friend, or with the help of a stranger, or with the help of an NPC. Soulsborne legends are made by helping people. Look at Let Me Solo Her and Let Me Tank Him. The Legends of Elden Ring. Fire paper will make things does make things substantially easier on this thing. with the Visceral. We're Which is good, because that, with the air rune, gets us more runes than we would otherwise... gets us more echoes than we would otherwise get from this guy. And by the way... that's fine. It's dead. It doesn't matter if I'm dead. I can go back and get my shit. Poison sucks in this game. And Bloodstar Beast just does it. And you have only so many hit points early on. That's kind of funny, though. In a tragic sort of way. But then I'll show you the punchline to the Bloodstar Beast. Okay, Adept Blood Gemstone. Okay, that's good. That'll help me scale our weapon towards skill when you get Adept Blood Gemstones, I believe. Because adjusting your weapon and cranking it towards the things that you scale for are just kinda how we stat up characters in Soulsborne games. We build weapons so that they best function with the things we are strongest at. And we don't have to settle for the intrinsic qualities of the weapon. This is crucial, of course. Now we go into here. Oh, right. The punchline to the Bloodstar Beast. 3 antidotes, sitting right behind that altar. So now we leave. And now we level. Let me scale up our arcane. That seems like it doesn't make very much of a difference. It does. The arcane is... We got Tempering 2s. These are decent gems, but they're not great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spend the rest of this money on bullets, because bullets are going to be very valuable to us. Oh, I need 1,000 blood echoes. That's okay. I should remember that. Maybe instead what I will do is I will go to Cathedral Ward and open up the thing that's now open. because there's more treasure to be found in Cathedral Ward. In fact, a great deal of treasure to be found in Cathedral Ward. And, oops. Okay, oops. Okay, there is a thing you do in Soulsborne games where you frequently have to step off an elevator midway. And my dyspraxic ass messes that up a lot. Okay, cool. So now I'm here up on this. Catwalk on this roof area. About to get something very cool, very helpful, particularly for the arcane build. We have Formless Erdin is up here. A Messenger Urn Festival. Messenger Urn Festival is a cosmetic item. And Formless Erdin gives us more bullets. How cool is that? More bullets. Can you imagine? We gotta bang up our knees a little bit. This will happen. Now, we get to call the elevator back. We get to do some exploration here. That's neat, right? You like that? Yeah, this dude over here. He's got bullets for us. It's really nice of him to give us all those bullets. Oh, and the communion rune. So now we have some choices to make. And there's a couple of ways to make them, honestly. Like, do we want the extra 3% defense? Probably not, actually. Then again, one more blood vial is not often going to be making a difference for us. Not to the extent that 4 more bullets does. No! Hold on. We have to respawn this little shit. We do not want him falling off and making us lose his precious echoes. Though we may have already done so, we may have to go back and get that guy later. That's okay. Okay, no, that guy's gone for now. But what we get instead is the very cool privilege of Soulsborne precision platforming. Was my hope there would be some, there would actually be some kind of, note here. Boop. Oh, damn. Okay. Hopefully next time when we come back, the note will be there. At least we'll get another chance at the Scurrying Beast. And another chance at the Scurrying Beast is huge, because he might have those 2 twin blood shards we need. to get the weapon to +6. And a +6 arcane weapon is possibly what we need. For Vicar Amelia, other than to get back to remembering her patterns. I've done Vicar Amelia on BL4, but it required a very strong weapon. And making that very strong weapon was interesting in itself. Like, that was a fight. Or rather, a series of them. Alright, you little puke. Thank you. Yes, that is the 2 Twin Bloods. Alright, that will get our weapon up to +6. Oh yeah, okay, I did it. Yes, look out for these notes, because they will tell you very important shit. Now we are about to enter a simulacrum of a familiar area. Something that calls back from another time and place. Welcome to the abandoned workshop. This place is what the hunter's dream remembers. This was where the hunters made their plans, constructed their weapons. And hid their drag paraphernalia. Look at all these doll clothes. Most people advise you to sell those, but honestly, like, the echoes are there. You can get so many echoes. 1/3 umbilical cord. This is gonna sound funny, but don't eat that yet. I know you're hungry now. Look at this. There is an early model of the doll, and there is another abandoned doll. And 1/3 of an umbilical cord. It's some weird shit, right? Something a little unsavory about all that? No, it's the children who are wrong. Maybe I'm just being judgmental. Maybe I'm just being too judgmental of these hunters. People have needs. And sometimes these needs are best fulfilled by strange dolls. What the hell's the door? Okay. Hey, buddy. A chicken. Yeah, I am one. I am a beast. That's how to deal with that guy. Now shit's gonna get weird. Found some sweaty clothes and a rumpled hat? Can be quite the fashionista out on these streets. Sweaty and rumpled alike. Although, to be fair, that kind of describes me after a day of streaming. So I can't necessarily judge. These dudes are basically never seen or heard from again. Those particularly attired cultist villager types. I do not know what their deal is. It's real creepy that they're only seen in one place in this game. Oh no! Ah, brain sucker, no! At 2, brain sucker. Whoop, accidentally sat down there. This can happen if you hit X while shaking your, thing. No, if you hit X while shaking your controller in the wrong direction. So you will sometimes find yourself inexplicably sitting down or inexplicably celebrating or something. And it's gonna seem weird. It's a terrible night to have a curse, a la, Simpy of the Night. Alright, we're gonna go and continue looting this area for all of its treasures. Oh, a madman's knowledge. Hey, look, it's Santa! I want some bloodstone chunks. You got any of those? No? Oh no, Santa defeated me. That's okay though. I did lose 3,000 echoes from this, but we're about to go on a trip. A journey to the center of our mind. No, we're not. It's not a journey to the center of our mind. It's actually a terrible place. But this terrible place is really cool. Because the loot's not terrible. Just the place. We haven't actually put on new gear for a while, so let's do that. Let's get classy. Turn yourself into a regular Abe Lincoln vampire hunter, as people have done with the Lincoln builds. Not me, though. I don't like that axe. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the axe. No, thanks. I honestly, like... Here's the thing. I have a lot of cam girl and model friends. And I don't roll with swerfs, okay? We do not roll with sex worker exclusion on this stream. And this lady is down here. This lady's a swerf. So I'm not going to teach... so you can get her on your side with the black church garb. But, like, she likes to slut shame. And I'm not about that. Sluts are awesome. Sluts make life worth living. let's stop shaming sluts and start shaming hypocrites. Let's start shaming the violent. Let's start shaming the cruel. Let's start shaming genuinely bad people instead of sluts. Because, like, genuinely bad person shaming is a thing we need more of in our society. Ooh, M-O-O-N spells moon. And L-A-M-P spells lamp. We got lamp. Like a happy moth to a happy flame. Okay, we got little witches here. We got witches, yeah. These ladies want you to climb in the back of their Dragula. Do not climb in the back of their Dragula. Oh fuck, I'm going into the back of their Dragula. I say this, and here I am in the Dragula. No, I will not climb in the back of your Dragula. Instead, I will hit you with my saw. I told you, I'm not comfortable in the back of your Dragula. Stop trying to make me climb into it. Got some blood vials here. Oh, we got a lot of vials here. That's nice. A lot of bullets. This is very generous. I mean, I traded 3,000 echoes to get here, but I can get 3,000 echoes other ways. If you know what I mean. That's right. Wanton violence against random people is what I mean. I wasn't thinking about anything else. But if I was thinking about a second thing, there'd be nothing wrong with that, because we do not shame sluts on this stream. Fuck yeah, sluts. No, Santa! I refuse! So, who wants to see another weird dog? Alright, here we are. This is Dark Beast Parle. And Dark Beast Parle will either eat our lunch or fold like an umbrella, and we do not know which. This boss's mileage varies a lot. Oh, shit, okay. Well, up until then, I was doing okay on this guy. And honestly, I think I probably can take him and probably have the stats to take him. I've just got to dodge those slashes a little bit better and go in on the legs. The main thing with Parle is you want to break the legs, then you hit the head. It's basically like your regular, like, big as a house Souls boss. In Bloodborne is basically like, that's an indicator that something has limbs that you're supposed to break. And you can cause limb damage. Vicar Amelia's weakness is limb damage, which is one of the reasons why, like, it takes some damage to get Vicar Amelia down, because causing that limb break from as close in as you need to be, and then, like, not dying from her claw attacks is very hard, because the instinct is to put distance on bosses. And Vicar Amelia and Pearl and most big as a house bosses in Bloodborne teach you that that's not necessarily the way. You need to literally be, like, all up in their taint. If he sparks up too hard, he will cause you immense pain. That's why you gotta get in close, go for the limb breaks while healing yourself. Periodically. Okay, good. Alright. And that's a good time for a top off. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Nope, the explosion got me that time. The explosion's no joke. Don't pretend the explosion's not going to kill you. But the damage is there, and I think we got him, as long as I am less greedy than I was before and exploit those bone breaks better. Sometimes it just takes you time to figure out how your character, moving at the speed they move with the resources they have, is actually going to react to a boss. So take some time and figure that out. Figure out what you're doing in this fight, what you're doing differently, how you're moving differently, how much stamina you have, where your openings are, and adjust accordingly. Because this is not one size fits all. Oh god, that face. Yikes. Damn, that face is serious. The face is killing me. Ugh. I told John, I know you know about similar face. And he was like, yeah, hit it 70 times. And so I did. I hit similar face all those times. I have no idea what this face is similar to. Because I have never seen nothing like... Because I haven't seen anything like this. This is like a melting Betty Boop. Or like the Toy Man from Superman the Animated Series. But he's having a really bad day. This is just bad times for Toy Man. This look. But now we're going to go in and we're going to try again on Pearl. You know what? I'm going to treat myself. And you too can treat yourself. it's okay to summon. Particularly if you were early in the game and you were building towards and you're in like an awkward place on your build. Arcane puberty is no picnic. And this character is going through arcane build puberty hard. But that's okay. We have help now. From Defector Antal. I'm with you. Mainly just like, again, Pearl's mileage varies so widely that that feels like, it just feels kind of RNG-ish when you're fighting him. But thanks for watching anyway. Also, this guy's hitboxes are kind of bullshit. He makes greatsword guys in Dark Souls 2 look reasonable. Oh no, Defector Antal's dead. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do now is, I think I might just grab some vials in Central Yharnam and then see how I fare against Vicar Amelia again. Oh, I've got enough vials to do Vicar Amelia just regular. I guess I've saved up a lot more vials than I thought I have. And that's okay. Good. Alright. So yeah, we're onward to Vicar Amelia. I do have some better gems to look at. Oh. give Vicar Amelia a shot, and then let's see if maybe gemming up differently will change our results. Oh, whoa. Did I forget to unlock that? Okay, that's fine. I'll just go out the other way. My bad. Sorry, gents. Sorry, Santa. Alright. But up I go. Up I go. Okay, all right. Oh god, I need some stam. Okay. Better. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that was very close. That's the pressure we want on her. She definitely does, but she has a lot of those moves. Yeah, you play this game probably a lot closer to Jeff playing Soulsborne games. Jeff plays these games as, oh yeah. Yeah. No, if you were a more dodge than parry person, then you do have an easier time with Vicar Amelia. Yeah, because Vicar Amelia is about dodging and footwork. You can't really parry her super well. Like, I believe it's possible, but I suspect I could not do it. Oh, jeez. The advantage of the arcane build is, like, when your weapon is on fire, you're a god on Earth. Fire! If you're stuck, burn her up. If you're stuck, burn her up. If you're stuck, burn her up. Okay, now we're about to get some plot. And a catchphrase. Everybody needs a catchphrase. Come to bid you farewell. I know, I know. Now to betray me. No, never listen. We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Fear the old are yet to open. The old blood. Take my leave. I love this. I love that this is the impression that you get, the I must take my leave. Fear it, Lawrence. I think the Lawrence part, slightly... Oh, yeah. Okay.
What is this? I can't really tell you.
Hey, we're playing some Bloodborne. We just killed Vicar Amelia. Now we're going to switch over some gems. Oh no, we are not going to switch over some gems. Catastrophe! Oh! I forgot the Saw Spear does not have the radial I need. But no matter. We're going next to the place that provides us with the cornerstone of this arcane build. We are going to find something extraordinarily precious, extraordinarily powerful, and extraordinarily beautiful. We're gonna get a gift from the fucking Great Ones themselves. And we are going to use the power of the Great Ones against the Great Ones. Isn't that neat? Ah, yes, some would call me mad. But my eyes have simply opened. We're gonna come at this with open eyes. We are arcane. We are people of learning. We are Bergenworth. Right? And we don't let little quibbles like what other people find scary dictate who we are and what we're capable of. No. We go out and we find this present. Oh, it's a tempering blood gemstone. Thanks, Alfred. Let's talk about Bergenworth for a sec.
Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear, but only they know.
All right.
Did you follow?
Fortunately, those scholars have given me some information. In that vision of Provost Willem, of Willem. Fear the old blood. Nah, the password's not keep quiet, Chief. That's a dumb password. We're not dumb. But we're going someplace, that might seem dumb to go to. Because it's gonna be creepy as fuck. We're going someplace scary now. And I don't mean the Forbidden Woods. The Forbidden Woods is just part of the A-game. We're going to a secret area, or a semi-secret area, because, like, you can't necessarily beat the game without going back there. But going here at this point is usually not, like, a thing you're told to do or supposed to do. And that's okay. We don't have to do what we're told. We don't care what Mama don't allow. Whoops. This off-brand controller is a little bit sensitive. We return to the Hunter's Dream now. And, we're gonna get a twofer here. In Cathedral Ward. Because first we're going to find a person who can tell us about something scary, and then we're going to find someone who we need to get the perfect ending of the game. Or rather, who we can use to get the perfect ending of the game. We might get killed en route to doing that, but it's going to be fine. Because our echoes are not that precious. We can get them back. There are enough monsters, okay? We don't have to act like monsters are a precious resource that's not going to respawn. Echoes are for spending. And this dude is for killing. Oh, he's got 4 bullets. Rich bastard. Like a fucking Lord Fauntleroy there with his 4 bullets. Oh, 12 poison knives. Those will be fine. Those will be helpful later. Alright, so once we open up the way to Forbidden Woods, we go back here. We go back and we find a window. Right? We find somebody. We're trying to find some people here. Is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just being bothered right now, so I'm going to go, and I'm going to deal with this situation here. Ah, stop doing that. I'm trying to grab a thing. Sometimes we cause an obnoxious sequence break, and that's okay. And there are things we can do about that, though. Like this next thing. This next crazy thing I'm doing. Ooh, thick gold blood 5. That's kind of crazy. Not that crazy, though. Yeah, it's not as crazy as this thing I'm about to do. I'm about to go to my home base. This is kind of a consensual kidnapping stream. Thanks. That's really nice of you to ask Amygdala to have mercy on me. That's really cool. I like that. I like when Amygdala has mercy on poor bastards like me. So, welcome to home base. first of these special little lads. We got a lecture theater key. This does not open from the side. This is this one. Need to find the locked door. There's patches. There's another door. This one, I think there's an open. Okay, that's. Alright. Palooza. That was 12,000 echoes I just got here. And yes, I know what you're thinking. I did forget to equip my Million Aim. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me so happy. Let's get some valuable ritual things here. Disengage from this jerk-ass before he kills us. Just forget about this guy. And this is the point at which the game is the most open-ended. There's so many things I can do from here. Many of them are very, very stupid. I'm going to show you your options. Your stupid, stupid options. We're not going to be seeing much of the Hunter pistol here on out, but I'm going to show you how this new thing works. Oh, shit. So notice the big damage on the top of that parry? You can change your timing somewhat, but that's fine. I'll find more fire paper later. It'll be okay. So you're mostly going to be wanting to be on the Auger Vibriatus from here on out. So with Moon and Air up, the pig goes to a value of 640 runes. I mean 640 echoes, which is not amazing, but it's pretty good. Sometimes the auger is enough to just blow people away. But that's okay too. Do I get more stuff? Nah, that's okay. But that, again, is okay. Alright. So we're gonna farm a little bit more. And then I'm going to show you how to make a big score. And so now we're gonna go level, and we're gonna try Parl again. After getting a little more stamina.
Welcome home. There you are here, Miss Daniel.
Now vials are really precious right now. We go back to the Hypogean jail. Ah, fucker. What the hell? What was that even? Christ. Ugh. Okay, we gotta get some arcane on our gems, obviously. And also get our weapon upgraded to the point at which our scaling changes. I don't think we need Ental here, but I'm gonna just try this thing as is. Yeah. Damn it. It can be really hard to get a lock on the legs, but the lock on the legs is important. I have no reason to kill Parl besides the fact that Parl is annoying me, but I feel like that's good enough. And I just want to have one more boss under my belt for this stream, to make this a 3-boss stream. These guys will occasionally drop twin blood, and that's good. I'll call for some help from Antal. Insight, by the way, in the early game feels precious, but you can get it back every time you do a Chalice dungeon. If you feel so inclined, there are ways of just outright farming insight. Which is good, because I don't think Antal is here yet. Oh no, he's here, cool. Control low, I don't want to sit. Yeah, I might just not be leveled right for Carl right now. Just health-wise. I think I just don't have the health to fight Parl right now. Parl is one-shotting me. So we're gonna do something equally dramatic. Oh, bolt paper, shit. Okay, that will give me a little extra. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was almost 2,000 echoes. That's very good. Yeah, okay. Now we're on fire. This is the part where we go in and use our dodging skills to loot the DLC. So we use the Eye of the Blood Drunk Hunter that we got off of Amelia, and we're being brought into an alternate another alternate universe. So I brought you to 3 additional alternate universes today in 90 minutes. That's not bad, right? You got to see some alternate universes. This alternate universe is terrible. That's what's special about it. It's really bad. It is a bad place full of bad people who did bad things. People who can kill us and will. But it is also full of delicious gems. Do I feel good about that? No. But was it okay? Yes. And look, a twin blood. Not too shabby, huh? That's gonna be good because we're gonna have a new weapon stat up to gem up after we accomplish our first task here. We're just gonna be tricking these hunters and maneuvering around and stealing some useful shit. Got some vials up here. That's nice. Vials are good. Yeah, that's not the prize. We gotta keep our eyes on the prize. Prize here is actually glorious safety. So now we're going through here. Don't try to kill anyone. These guys have heavily enhanced health. Just try to get them out of your fucking way. Out of your way is good. Out of your way is real good. We find this asshole. And we kill him for his precious body parts. And we steal some more chunks from in here. And we steal some twin bloods from in here. We accidentally sit down. We steal some twin bloods from in here. We accidentally sit down. Okay. That was the wrong way, but that cave is full of good stuff. So I'm gonna kill this hunter. I'm gonna go back to the dream. I'm gonna level my weapon to 7. And then we'll engage some more. That's okay. I know I wasn't getting back those echoes from inside that cave. Oh, we got super armored for a second. That's okay. It's a tool and a weapon. Now, I'll see if this is enough for me to upgrade my weapon to 7. And now the scale's up more on Arcane, so now this is actually more of a better weapon for me. And at that, we're going to call this a day. Thank you.